You really can solve a lot of male problems by getting in shape and making money. You still have problems, they're just smaller and you have more resources to handle them. The world is there for the taking for anyone who can learn from their mistakes, do what they say they were going to do, and stick with it, even if it's not sexy. What used to make a man acceptable now makes you extraordinary. The bar for winning has never been so low.
Nobody can destroy you if you won't let them. All right? Don't let them. You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions. Make the sacrifices. Make the unpopular decisions. And become comfortable in your own skin. And if you are not a person that you are comfortable being alone with, that is the one person in this universe that you have full power, full right, and full responsibility to change.
It does take a lot of failures, defeats, and adversity and suffering to get to the success. The road to success is paved with dead squirrels, potholes, and detours. It always has been for me. I've got multiple businesses, and not a single one of those businesses was a straight line from start to multi-millions. It was literally a squiggly line that went up and down, sometimes back, sometimes underground, sometimes up and then over. And it always took longer in time and more in money and energy investment than I thought. That's just a human condition.
You start going to the gym, you feel weak in order to become strong. You go to the library, you read, you don't understand, you feel stupid in order to become smart. The process of discomfort is inevitable. You have to go through it. Most people have that initial feeling, that initial lack of self-belief, because they don't understand that they have to be humbled first in every aspect in order to grow. So you go to the gym, you feel like shit, that's a good thing. It just shows you that you need to improve. Most people go to the gym, feel like shit, never go back. Put on an oversized t-shirt. Problem covered. No, it's not the problem, it's not covered. You need to go through that parallel problem solving, you solve it, and then you get the reward.
You only lose when you give up. Remember this. Remember this over and over again. You only lose when you give up. If you do not give up, you will win from the most incredible positions. The fight is in the mind. It's not physical, it's in the mind. As long as the mind refuses to accept defeat, each setback will give you an opportunity to analyze yourself. Where did I go wrong? It's an opportunity. Remember, crisis is an opportunity to evaluate yourself. Where did I go wrong? Correct that, pick yourself up, you again move on, and you will find that you will get stronger. Each time you pick yourself up, you come back stronger. This is what the human being is.
A lot of people feel like there's something wrong with experiencing human emotions. And so they are stressed and then think there is something wrong with them. Or they are sad. And I know that this is the thing, the keyboards are, the fingers are right on top of it. It's my belief, it is contrarian, I accept that. That it's the beliefs we have about our emotions that are the things that drive us mad. Somebody's sad and then they tell themselves that they're bad because they're sad, or they're wrong to be sad, or they're a piece of shit because they're sad, rather than saying, isn't this a beautiful thought about the human existence? Like I can't say that I want sunny days if there are no rainy days. Like, we don't say weather is good or bad, it just is. And so I think to the same degree, the human experience is also that way too, at least how I define it. And so I think having that as my backbone frame in terms of my worldview, although contrarian, has helped me a lot in dealing with the things that often derail entrepreneurs on their path to getting what they want.
There's no passion, there's no motivation, there's no, oh my God, man, it's every day of your life just doing. No passion, no discipline, no motivation. All these words, I hate that so many people use these words now because it's watered. Where's passion when you're 300 pounds? Where's the motivation when you can't read and write? Where is it? So how did this happen? I just did. I just did. I said, maybe at the end of this journey, there'll be something there for me. If not, I can read. If not, I'm 185. There's no magic potion. All those words are overused. They're bullshit. Just do. You're living. How do you want to live? How do you want to die? How do you want to fucking be remembered? That's it.
So I just think that life is calling to us to bring something to life. We're responsible to life for something. It's not life is responsible to us. Life is not about making it easy. Life is the hero's journey. You need to be called. And if you don't get called now, eventually you're going to get called by something. Life or God or the universe will step in and kick you up to wake you up. Now, some people it takes a lot of kicking before they wake up. Some people never wake up. But the majority of people at some point are going to wake up. The question was, you stay awake. I don't mean woke, I mean awake. Awake to the fact that you're responsible to life for something more than just your needs being met. And I think when people do that, life is rich because it's meaningful, because it isn't just me, it's we.
I mean, maybe you're doing your job, but why you gotta stop me from doing mine? Because if you're willing to go through all the battling you gotta go through to get to where you wanna get, who's got the right to stop you? I mean, maybe some of you guys got something you never finished, something you really wanna do, something you never said to somebody, something. And you're told no, even after you pay your dues. Who's got the right to tell you that? Who? Nobody. It's your right to listen to your gut. It ain't nobody's right to say no after you earn the right to be where you want to be and do what you want to do.
It's very helpful for people to hear that they should make themselves competent and dangerous and take their proper place in the world.
Competent and dangerous? Why dangerous?
Because it's the alternative to being weak.
How is it good to be dangerous?
Because it makes you formidable. And life is a very difficult process, and you're not prepared for it unless you have the capacity to be dangerous. That doesn't mean that you should be cruel. It doesn't mean any of that. There's a statement in the New Testament, those who have swords and know how to use them but keep them sheathed will inherit the world. That's a way better way of thinking about it. You have to be powerful and formidable and then peaceful, in that order, right? And that's not the same as being naive and weak and harmless, which is what young men are being encouraged to be. It's like, that's a very bad idea. It's a very bad idea, because naive, weak, and harmless means that you can't withstand the tragedies of life. You can't bear any responsibility. You'll end up bitter. And when you get bitter, then you get dangerous.
No one's good at everything. I mean, that's just not the way life works. We're all talented at certain things, but we can really continue to improve our weaknesses if we're humble enough to identify them, and we can build on our strengths. And I think we're all trying to find a more well-rounded aspect to ourselves, but a lot of that has to come with this understanding about yourself that what you know is very limited and what you don't know is limitless. And you have an opportunity every day to surround yourself with people to help you grow. If I want to be the best, I got to beat the best. And this is where the best are.
The time is now. The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
You can tell the size of a man by the size of his problems. If you can learn to embrace the things that are getting in your way, embrace the failures that are coming, those are just small bricks that are going to build your castle in life. Every time you fail, you must be grateful for it and see it as a part of a story that you're going to tell people one day on a podcast, on a yacht, on a boat, on a plane, or in a restaurant of how you became the man that you are. And if you don't have any of those stories, nobody will be interested in your story at all, and it'll mean nothing. So start to take pride in the negative things that happen to you, because those are the things that are going to make you the man that you're going to become.
I'm wired differently. Every time I get on the stage, I'm thinking to myself, E.T., when you get up, you're only as great as your last work. If you don't go to Australia and tear up the house, they may never invite you back. For some of you, when you do what you do, you act as if you have another opportunity. I'm wired differently. Every opportunity is the last opportunity. Every opportunity, I have to reprove myself again. Every opportunity, I'm still nervous. E.T., you've been doing this for years. Why are you so nervous? Because the day you become content, the day you stop evaluating yourself, the day you stop growing, the day you stop getting better is the day you die. Is the day the person who's trying to catch you will get you.